What's going on, guys? Mills Tokusatsu here, and I am beyond excited to bring you the final Core 5 In-Space Ranger we need to complete the team, Cassie the In-Space Pink Ranger. And I've got to tell you, she was a hassle to find, because she was out in the wild for months on end. I saw her in certain targets online, and I checked mine too, and she was just never there. And then strangely enough, she even popped up in comic stores. So I had no luck trying to find her, but then recently she did pop up on GameStop where I was able to order her right away, and she got here in less than a week, so that's great. I'm just ready to get her out with the rest of the team and this, just have them all together. But you know how we do things here. Box art comes first. You got a nice shot of her on the front there, continuing to the side. You got the promo image on the back, and I noticed between the promo image and then the actual figure, in the image the visor has the correct rounded shape to it, but then even looking inside the box, you can see that the shape is not quite there. For some reason, those ends are still a little bit too pointed. It's not the most glaring issue with Dino Thunder White, but it's still pretty noticeable though. And of course you got nothing on top and then legal mumbo jumbo. Okay, so out of box, first impressions are a bit mixed because one of the first things I noticed is that the pink wash for her torso and chest area, it's a bit of a darker wash than the rest of the body because, I don't know, it's I feel like they gave her a bit of a black wash on the pink here, and it just looks a little odd to me. It doesn't ruin the figure by any means, but I thought I would just point that out. Also, the alignment on the front of her helmet, if we can get that in focus, that's also a bit off. Don't know why the camera doesn't want to focus, but I think you can kind of see it from here, though. That's a pretty good view. So yeah, those two things don't really ruin the figure, but they are a bit noticeable. And as for accessories, of course you have her satellite stunner, the effects piece, her blaster, which we can put in her holster right now, and her extra pair of hands. Articulation is going to be, of course, your standard, so foot swivel, boot cuff that wants to turn, knee bend, upper calf, upper leg, hand swivel, wrist bend, elbow, shoulder, butterfly joints, and your ball jointed head. Here we got her in a pose with the Astro Blaster. Here's a satellite stunner. And here's a really cool pose with the effects piece attached. It's making use of those butterfly joints, which I really don't use that often because, honestly, I never think to. So this is a really good added bonus. Here's the extra hands. One's a chopping hand, other one is a closed fist. And then we have our civilian head for Cassie. And I kind of held off on showing her earlier because I wanted to talk about her here. So as far as the likeness goes, she's not ugly by any means, but she's not quite Cassie either. I know a lot of you said she looks more like Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly. In person, I don't know, in person she looks more like Miss Fairweather from Lightspeed to me. So definitely not a bad looking civilian head, but inaccurate in the sense that it doesn't quite look like Cassie. But with that being said, we now have our Core 5 for In-Space complete, and I gotta say, it feels really good to have them all together. It's In-Space is one of my favorite seasons, and I missed out on collecting them in the Legacy line, and I'm just so glad to finally have them here. So at the end of the day, Cassie is definitely an okay figure. She has more glaring issues than the other Rangers set up here, but if you're a hardcore In-Space fan like myself, she's kind of a must-have if you're going to complete your team. I mean, unless they do another re-release down the line where they fix the issues with the helmet and give her a better pink wash on the torso, then yeah, definitely go out and get her if you're looking to complete In Space. But that's going to just about do it for this review. So as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to like my Facebook page, Miwa Tokusatsu. We are also on Twitter and Instagram. And this is Miwa Tokusatsu, signing off.